Halfway through tonight's Skyrim stream. Now, please listen up, all right? I appreciate everyone chilling with me. We've got 50 likes on the stream. Let's double that to 100. We have over 200 people on the stream. We can easily double the amount of likes on the stream to 100, okay? We got one new member tonight, and thank you to everyone who renewed their memberships. We got about $35 in super chats, which isn't bad for a stream like this, okay? But we are $24 in tips. Guys, I need help with tips. I can't go every single day with a stream that's absolutely terrible for tips and I'm not even hitting one goal. And I mean it. Like, this has now been an ongoing pattern. It's very bad. I need to have support on these chill streams. And you guys were supporting Skyrim back in January, the entire month. It was actually my most supported, most popular stream. Then all of a sudden, because other games started coming out, it's like everyone forgot about Skyrim. Okay? I need help. I can't be playing chill games like this and having no support at all. Okay? So please, if you can, please support the stream. It would be great to hit some of the goals tonight, for sure. I mean, it's you know, this is now, I'm not even kidding, like the third Skyrim stream in a row that's been like this. You guys wanted me to bring back Skyrim badly after it was not featured as an ongoing stream for a bit, you know? So I did, but I'll be honest, like, I'm having a good time with you guys, but it's not working out when it comes to, you know, being a part of the rotation. There we go. I got the glare off the boxes. So I am gonna send out a tweet.
All right, what's up, boys and trolls? So recently, DSP has been ramping up his beg tweeting, and he's starting to plead for help almost every night. And that got me thinking how he used to have slow streams all the time a couple of years ago. And I mean really slow streams. And if you've been watching for a few years, you know exactly what I'm talking about. He used to have those $7 night streams regularly. But now if he's at like $25 at the halfway point, he acts like his life is on the line. He starts panicking. He sends out beg tweets and community posts. And it just made me think, Phil, how were you surviving 2 or 3 years ago with regular slow streams and a ton of debt in your name? How the fuck were you doing it? And then we fast forward to today, and you're making just as much, if not more. You got a Chapter 7 bankruptcy that allowed you to walk away from a ton of your bad debt. You didn't get put on a repayment plan. You didn't have some huge fucking fines and fees waiting for you. You literally got hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt wiped, and you walked away almost scot-free. Now you think this piece of shit would be grateful and would figure out some kind of plan since he was given a second chance. But as you just saw in the clip I played, courtesy of Ann Lee, he's still struggling. One direct quote was, "Guys, I need help with tips. I can't go every single day with a stream that was absolutely terrible for tips, and I'm not even hitting one goal. This has now been an ongoing pattern, and it's very bad. I need to have support on these chill streams, and I mean it," unquote. So I said, okay, Phil, let's see how you were doing 2.5 years ago with your chill night streams, despite the fact that you had way more debt back then. So the first picture we look at is September 28th of 2019. A very chill Street Fighter throwback stream that wasn't very chill for support at all. Only $26 that night in total. No Jax Raxor $100 tip. No beg tweet that night. Just Phil and his subhumans having fun. So let's go to the next picture. September 30th of 2019. He holds a retrospective marathon, and this greedy fuck puts $1,000 up there as a tips goal for a retrospective, and he ends with 139. Again, Phil, how were you able to survive these nights, even though you had 14 credit cards and loans and all that bullshit? Next picture. October 3rd. We shoot ahead a few days, and he finishes with Gears of War 5 gameplay with a very chill $24. I think the pay pigs need to be punished if you ask me. Next picture. October 9th, 2019, Ghostbusters finishes with $17 in support. Meanwhile, the top tip was Ricky at $2. Are you fucking kidding me? And again, no beg tweet mid-game, no pleading and panicking, acting like his life is about to end. Just on to the next stream. Next picture. October 19th of 2019. $8 fucking dollars. $8. Do y'all remember a few months back, it might have been even late last year, where he finished a stream with $9? He acted like the world was about to end. He made a big deal on the pre-stream the next day. and then somehow he was able to survive, pay his bills, and blah, blah, blah. It's almost like you're feigning distress, Philip. Next picture. So we shoot up to October 3rd of 2019, and this was when he held that week-long marathon and he put his tips goal up at $1,800. He kept saying at the time it was for something very important, but he just couldn't tell you what it was. But that if this bill didn't get paid, it was going to fuck up all the progress he had made. So now when we look back at it, it was supposedly, and you have to say supposedly with this guy because he lies so fucking much, but it was supposed to be a payment for his bankruptcy attorney because he eventually does end up filing bankruptcy. The fucked up part is that if we're to believe his bankruptcy call, he already stopped paying all his credit cards and loans and the Connecticut condo at this point. But he still somehow doesn't have money, and he has to hold a week-long marathon to pay the bankruptcy attorney. Do you see how this shit never adds up? Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at a recent clip where he's feigning distress, and then we'll get back into the pictures.
I don't know see, here's the thing. If I did that, would anyone care? And I mean this, like, would the attendance be high? Possibly yes. Would the drama be high? I'm sure idiots would try to make drama out of it. But would it be something productive for my business? Keep in mind, this is not just me dicking around on the internet. This is a business I'm operating here. That's why when this is low and the super chats are almost non-existent and it's a slow night, it actually hurts me. It literally, a night like tonight hurts me bad. Because I'm like, damn, here's a night when I was here 2 hours like I usually am working, and it's a slow night. Like, what happened, right? And I wish that I could change. I can't change that. You know what I mean? I don't know what to do. Obviously, we had a good time here interacting. We had a good conversation or whatever, right?
So $26 in tips there. And he says, quote, "A night like tonight hurts me really bad," unquote. $26. Remember that. So now we look at November 4th of 2019, WWE 2K20, and he finishes the night with $14. And look at his fucking little face there. I don't know, Phil. You just told us that $26 ain't gonna cut it. How are you surviving with $14 that night? Something doesn't add up, my friend. Next picture. The next night, November 5th of 2019, $12 fucking dollars for Call of Duty Modern Warfare. If you add 14 from the night before and 12, that equals 26. Exactly what he made during that previous clip where he was crying and begging, saying that it hurts him. But somehow he was able to survive these 2 days. Next picture. How about the very next day, November 6th of 2019, $24 for Mario and Sonic at the 2020 Olympics. And again, he was able to survive this just fine without a beg tweet and with a hell of a lot more debt than he currently has. It's almost like you have a really bad spending habit behind the scenes, Philip. I'm glad you debunked that mobile game shit a long time ago. Good job, buddy. Next picture. November 7th of 2019, The Outer Worlds playthrough, $10 fucking dollars. Again, something doesn't add up here, David. Maybe you want to explain this to us, little buddy? Go ahead and debunk all this because it doesn't look good, my friend. How about the very next night, November 8th of 2019, WWE 2K20 again, $7 fucking dollars. And if you look at the top tipper, $6.89 came from one person named OK Boomer. And to be honest, that was probably Timbo. I don't even have to hear the tip. I can just tell by his stupid names and memes sometimes. But explain to us, Phil, how were you able to survive this entire week with this kind of support? Meanwhile, you've gotten a bankruptcy since then, and a night like $26 is completely unacceptable now. It's almost like you're fucking lying. And just for fun, let's take a look at the very next night. November 9th of 2019, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, $25. That's more like it, pay pigs. Way to step up there and feed your master. But as he already told us, if 26 hurts him and isn't enough, then 25 damn sure ain't gonna cut it. And just to refresh, let's go ahead and take a look at a recent clip, and then we'll look at some more pictures.
We'll do it next. Thank you to everyone who's contributed, in particular, obviously Game Tracker, with all these tips. I really appreciate that. Guys, if you like the stream, first of all, please give it a like. We have almost 200 people on the stream and only 44 likes. We could definitely hit 100 likes tonight, and that would help the channel tremendously. Now, in addition, please, if you can, support the stream. Right now, I'm making no ad revenue on Lego. The last 2 days, for some odd reason, contributions have just been low compared to usual. I got my day off coming up on Tuesday. It's a concern because I'm trying to have enough money for Tuesday. And so please, if you can, please contribute tonight. Tips are preferred at this point. If we hit $50 in tips, there'll be Gunner glasses. I have not worn a hat on a stream in 3 days. So it would be great if we could get a hat tonight. If someone could come together here and contribute with tips, it would really appreciate it. Thank you guys in advance. All right?
All right, he's at $35 midway through the stream, and it's just not enough. He needs more help. And did you hear him at the end there? Quote, if someone could come together here and contribute with tips, we would really appreciate it, and thanks in advance, unquote. What fucking streamer talks like that? First off, he said Game Cucker had already tipped the entire $35, and he's asking for someone else to come together and contribute with tips. He was probably fucking drunk there. So let's go ahead and take a look at the last batch of pictures here, and then I got a special clip for y'all that I came across, and y'all are going to trip out on this one. So, November 14th of 2019, Death Stranding finishes with $16. And again, how were you able to survive, Phil? You fucking liar. Next picture. November 22nd of 2019, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order finishes the night with $14. No beg tweet. No, my life is about to end. Just on to the next day and move forward positively. Next picture. The next night, November 23rd of 2019, WWE 2K20 back on the list, $19. And would you look at that title, Rage Quit Finale, what BS? Gee, Phil, I thought you didn't rage quit games. Didn't you just recently say that? And here it is on your own channel, your own video, your own words. Fucking rage quit. Next picture. 2 days later, November 25th of 2019, one of those very chill Minecraft streams, but only $21 worth of chill. Very sad face. And it looks like Piffles was the top tipper with $5, and he gets to name something in Minecraft. Actually, maybe that fucking loser Frenolith got to name something. I can't remember if it was top tipper only or top contributor of the night. But that's another thing. All these low nights of support, but don't forget about the top cheerer and look at the amount of subs he has. But of course, man, it's just never enough with this guy. It's pathetic. Next picture. December 1st of 2019, COD Modern Warfare, $22. How is this any different from the current day? But if you ask him, it hurts him, he can't survive, and he really needs the help for his day off. It's garbage, man. Next picture. December 6th of 2019, Disney Classics Aladdin finishes the night with $24. And there's one of our good buddies up there, Hollywood J. Well. Where you been, buddy? Haven't seen you in a while. I've seen one of your socks recently, but I haven't seen you. And there's Sambuca up there with an overnight cheer, I'm sure. Brings back memories, doesn't it, Phil? The glory days on Twitch, and now that criminal Tevin has taken your place. Makes me sick. Next picture. And this is the last one, December 22nd of 2019, and all those chill nights of support weren't good enough. So he has to hold a $2,000 marathon a few days before Christmas. Imagine putting a $2,000 tip goal up there on your streams. Not for a charity, not to help somebody in your family, not for an emergency, but just so you can feel comfortable for the next few days. You have to be a fucking scumbag to do some shit like this, man. But of course, he can do it because he knows these subhumans are going to cough the money up and then come back the next day when the tip goal goes right back to $100. He gets 15 and then feigns distress that he won't have money for his day off. Whatever, man. And here we are 2.5 years later, and he's acting even worse, despite making more money than he was then, and despite getting a bankruptcy that cleared a shit ton of his bad debt away. But of course, if you connect these pieces together, you're a fucking idiot, a conspiracy theorist, and you don't know what you're talking about, and he feels sorry for you. And speaking of conspiracy theorists, let's listen to the final clip. This is a surprise clip that I came across, and well, let's just say it's fucking karma, bay.
And I don't understand why it's allowed. I don't understand why it's allowed to be rampant all over the internet. When you know someone's an idiot, shut them the fuck down. Don't let someone just spew nonsense. And the thing is, these people, they literally talk themselves, right, into a corner about it too, to the point where they just believe it. Like, I'm not even kidding you. Now, here's the thing. Everyone knows about the crazy conspiracy theories these idiots come up with. Phil's a pedophile, Phil's a scammer, Phil with the mobile games, Phil with this or that. They're all these generalized conspiracy theories, right? If any of them were true, there would have already been definitive proof, evidence. It would have already come out. It would have already been there, done. The truth is, none of it is true. It's all fabricated bullshit. As I've said many times over these years, what these people do is they take a little nugget of truth about something, a little snippet, a little nugget, and they turn it into a giant exploded nuclear bomb. You know what I'm saying? It's like they take a tiny little thing and then they use that to extrapolate 40 million times until it's something that it's not, and then they claim it's true. Because these people are actually that crazy to think that it's true. Like, I'm not even kidding you. In that same thread, someone responds like, yeah, it's absolutely 100% proven that this happened. Like, what are you talking about? Nothing happened. It didn't happen. You've actually drank so much of this Kool-Aid that you think these things happened factually, even though they didn't. You've seen enough falsified evidence. You've seen enough people speculate and slander and defame me that you have talked yourself into believing that it's true. And this is what they all do. This is what they all do with these crazy conspiracy theories. They take facts and they don't want to accept the facts, or they want to accept a crazy truth that has no factual basis. So they just whip themselves into such an insane fervor that now becomes the fact, because it's groupthink. Because there's so many people think the same thing or say the same thing, it must be true. Wrong. That is not fact. You need actual evidence, scientific proof of something before you can say it's a fact. This is why the world is in so much danger right now with things like COVID, because people are so fucking stupid. They just want to believe what they want to believe with no evidence of anything. And then they do dumb shit. Last year, they were taking the fucking fish stuff, right? They were taking fish medicine. This year, they're taking fucking horse dewormer. It's like, what are you going to do next? Shove a muffler up your ass? Oh, yeah, that cures COVID. But they'll believe it. They're that stupid. It's the same case. It's these conspiracies on the internet. They're all same case bullshit. These people are completely stupid. Seriously. It doesn't make any sense at all, man. Right?
Well, isn't that fucking Shawn Michaels? No evidence, you need facts, you need proof. And what happens? 12 days later, his fucking bank leaks hit, and it proves without a doubt what everyone was already speculating about him. This is how brainwashed and stupid his fans are. He tells them that they need proof and evidence. They get proof and evidence, and he just tells them to ignore it, and they do it. You want to talk about a cult? There it is right in front of you, man. It's unbelievable. All right, and that's pretty much the video for today. Kind of starting to get my groove back a little bit. I already have the idea for the next video. It'll probably take about a week or so with my schedule, but it'll be worth it. A couple of people tipped me after the last two videos, kind of just saying welcome back and that they missed me. So let me give a couple of quick shout outs, talk about what the next video is going to be, and then we'll sign off. Shout out to Sulaha, who tipped me a couple of videos ago. He's tipped me once before, I think, and he was just saying, good to see you back, man. So I appreciate it, brother, and I hope you enjoyed this one. And just kind of the way I break things down about this guy. You know, that break I took helped for sure, and I feel much better, so I appreciate it, man. Shout out to Holden, who's tipped me a couple of times. You know, it's always just a couple of bucks, but I never see any messages with his tips for some reason, but I understand, man. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I ain't going nowhere. Despite what some people are trying to say about me right now, I ain't fucking going nowhere, and you can believe that. And then finally, a shout out to Peachy, who just tipped me last night. 1651 in honor of DSP, and I hadn't seen Peachy in a while, you know. They were there from the very start when I was putting up those first TCAP videos, and I guess they had to take a break. I did see your message, and trust me, I understand. When you got stuff going on in real life, and then you see this fucking guy acting this way, and then getting rewarded, it's easy to question if this is even real life sometimes, but, you know, you got to always remember the things that he has to do just to get through the night. I don't think any of us would ever want to go through that stuff. So it's good to see you back, Peachy. I'm glad you're okay, and hopefully you enjoyed this one. And let me give a quick shout out to Dominic also. He got a promotion at his job recently. I talked to him the other day, and, you know, he hasn't been around as much, but he drops by when he can. So You know, if you see Dominic, give him a big ups and tell him congrats on the promotion. The next video will be out in a week or so, give or take a day. I saw where he banned Zoya the other day, and this motherfucker had the nerve to say that everyone already knew it was Snow Carl. And it just got me thinking about how everyone already knows everything after the fact. But while it's happening, Phil will sit there and look straight at the camera and just lie about it. He'll play dumb, pretend he doesn't know what you're talking about. And he's banned a ton of people while doing this shit. But then after the fact, though, everyone already knows, it's common knowledge, etc., etc. And I'm just going to show some examples of him doing that and how easily he looks straight at the camera and just lies. So that'll be the next video. I will talk to y'all very, very soon. Thank you for riding with me. And as always, a less a fucking a go.